Hey YouTubers, I wish I could record this video without this big old steering wheel in the shot, but this is real life. This is what vlogging is about. I can't always be set up in an office space or in my house. So I'm trying to be as vigilant as I can getting these videos up in a timely fashion. You guys have waited for way too long, so let's record this in real time, real lifestyle. Today's video is going to be in regards to, I have my notes. I'm on my lunch break, so I'm trying to make this happen. My IVF, of course, IVF twin pregnancy, and basically getting discharged from the hospital after a 6-week stay in antepartum. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Before I delve into that, please like, subscribe, comment on Instagram and also on here on the YouTube page. Also, this video is probably going to cut off a couple times because I'll be going in and out. Again, I'm grabbing lunch, so I'll be going in and out of the car, in and out of the building, in and out of the office, things of that nature. So I'll probably be broken up into a few videos at a time. Also, I will be doing a Q&A. I have not set the date. I'm not sure if I'm going to record it and then upload here on my YouTube page or do an Instagram live. So please go ahead and again, I am driving. Go ahead and post your videos. If you want to email me, confessionsofaninspiringmom@gmail.com. If you want to go ahead and put your questions in the comments, you can do that. If you want to send me a direct message on Instagram, you can do that. Comment on the Q&A post on Instagram, you can do that as well. There's multiple ways to do that, and I will, once I get a decent amount of questions, I'll then post the date of when I'll actually upload the video or do the IG live. No question is a stupid question. There's a million questions that I had from my experience. And also, you know, I may have answered that question before in the previous video. A lot of people jump in to my YouTube page or in other YouTube pages, like when they're weeks or months into it and they don't want to go back. I know when I was following people's journeys, if they were on like something current, I didn't want to go back 6, 7, 8 months sometimes to try to figure out what was, like, you know, going on. So I completely understand if you don't want to go back, listen to those videos and try to get whatever the most recent updated information is. Okay, back to recording. Sorry about that. I had to place my order. Don't want you guys to know what I'm eating. It's not healthy at all. It's not healthy at all. Anywho, back to the video, or back to the post. So let's go ahead and recap. Again, Happy New Year 2019. New you, new me, new us. New dedication to the vlog, to the YouTube page. IG I'm definitely more into. It's a lot easier to get, you know, to post. It's so quick. Hence the name Instagram, like instant. So yes, let's recap. Admitted to the hospital in the antepartum department for 6 weeks. Sorry, I just got a text message. For 6 weeks. And due to an incompetent cervix. At 20 weeks, it was, I believe, 1.6. At 23 weeks, it was 0.5. By 24 weeks, it was 0.4. And it remained 0.4 until until I left. Or actually, I might want to take that back, because I'm pretty sure by the time I left, I don't even know if, I think they stopped measuring it. I think by week 28 or week 30, because week 28 was like true viability, I think they stopped measuring it at that point. Again, so sorry about that, y'all. I don't want y'all to know how fat I am. Anyway, so yes, by week 28 or 30, I believe they stopped checking as far as the cervix measurement, because by that point it was an okay to go ahead and deliver if need be, because we reached viability and they felt comfortable. Well, of course, no one really felt comfortable with that. No one wanted that, but they were okay to do that. So I think by that point, even when I attempted to look on the, like when I would do ultrasound, then I like, they wouldn't discuss the cervix measurement, but when I like tried to kind of look to see if she was measuring or anything like that, I don't even think it was even measurable at that point. I think it was kind of like gone. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But that's where we stayed at, basically. And so that Tuesday, which was July 2nd, woke up really early. It's always like 7, basically right after they do my I'm so sorry, I'm all over the place, going back like 6 months or so. Every morning between 6 and 8 a.m. it would be a team of doctors. I know I mentioned this in my last video. It would be the night nurse, the morning nurse, head nurse, I do like the bedside report, the MFM, the OBGYN, and then the tech nurse or the tech would come in as well to do like my vitals and things like that. So everyone would come every day in the morning and basically, you know, just discuss, oh, okay, this is what's going on, this is your plan, blah blah blah. So we had to talk, and then after that I had my ultrasound, and then after my ultrasound the doctors came in and let me know if I felt comfortable. Then they felt comfortable for me to be discharged that day, which was like, I was so happy, so happy. Called my husband, let him know, and I said, you know, it'd probably be a few hours to get my discharge paperwork and things like that. And he said, okay, just let him know whenever I was ready to get picked up. I didn't tell anyone. I waited basically until, I think I waited till I got home, or we were like almost home, to let people know that I had got discharged. Because I just didn't want people to be like, oh my God, what are you doing? You're supposed to stay forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And, you know, I just didn't want anyone to try to refute it and have that type of stress. So I decided to we decided to not tell anyone until I actually was home. And I think that's what ended up working out. And I think we went to get ice cream, which was great. It was a different feeling to be outside. I had only gone outside one time while I was in the hospital. There's something they call the Women's Wall. It's on my IG page, one of my posts, which was on the same floor where you go out. And for me, I got wheeled out, and I was out there for about 30 minutes to get fresh air. And I deliberately chose not to go outside, only because I felt as though like it hurt to be outside and not be able to do anything. So I just rather stayed inside. And it was scorching hot in the middle of the summer. So with that being said, like it was also a no-brainer to not be going outside every day and things like that. I do apologize for my voice. I'm like teeter-tottering with this like mild cold that does not want to go away. So we go home, and basically for the next 6 weeks I'm at home. My day, pretty much every single day for 6 weeks, consisted of waking up, my husband making breakfast for me. I'm eating breakfast in bed every day. I very much enjoyed that. And then going to sleep, and then waking up around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, going downstairs for the remainder of the day, taking multiple naps during the day, watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, everything about childbirth, whether vaginal, C-section. I really wanted to be aware of everything. Even though my baby B was pretty much reached 90% of the pregnancy, I still wanted to be aware in case I did end up with a vaginal delivery, which I did not. It was C-section. But just information about incompetent cervix, information about motherhood, postpartum, how to take care of a newborn. Just as I've tried to soak in as much information Sorry, having an SUV. I'll do a video as well about our vehicle change and things like that. Having an SUV can sometimes be a little bit challenging when it comes to parking. Not actually parking the vehicle, but finding like the right parking spot. Because not a lot of people know how to drive or park, and they like to hit your car and not care and walk away. This has happened to me in the past. So yeah, I'm back at work now. So I'm going to go to my pumping office, my pumping room, and maybe I'll finish the video there. It's 3:08. I don't know. Anywho, sorry about that. So that was my date, and then my husband would come home, and by pretty much 11, 12, 1 a.m. I would go back upstairs, and it really got difficult. That third trimester was hell. I was in a lot of physical pain, a lot of sharp pains from the girls. They were constantly uncomfortable in my stomach. I have a small frame overall, so they were very small babies, and only gained 16 pounds, which is like minuscule on a scale. I guess most people are gaining like, I don't know, maybe average is like 20 to 30 pounds. But again, it's all relative to, you know, the type of person that you are. You know, you're like how you were, you know, prior to getting pregnant, what kind of person that you are physically, your stature. So I wasn't even like tripping about lack of weight gain. It was perfectly normal for me. But at times I had to like literally get on all fours and climb up the stairs because I could not walk because of the pelvic pain, the pelvic pressure. Baby A was always head down, has always been head down since the very beginning. Since I saw her in my 8-week ultrasound, she's always been right there at my cervix, just sitting right there. She has never flipped. And baby B has always been all over the place, but majority of the time breached. So it was quite painful. And then baby B was constantly, she would love to hit me on my sides and my back. I still have that pain now. And I had pre-existing back pain before, so that's not even, it was just hell. I was going to the high-risk doctor every week. I was going to my OBGYN twice a week for NSTs, and it was a lot. Like there was never a dull. I was bored to tears, but at the same being at home, but there was never a dull moment because I always had an appointment to go to, and I was grateful to get out of the house during that time. And every single appointment, I always had my hospital bag with me. The same hospital bag I had from the very beginning, the same little suitcase. I just constantly updated it, reorganized it, because I knew what the essentials would be. So yeah, I was happy to be home. So happy to be at home. Very happy to be home. My due date was set for, I believe they scheduled my C-section at my 32-week appointment. I was very adamant. I was like, I need to know. Like, I really wanted to know. So I was really adamant, and we had that scheduled for August 21st at exactly 36 weeks. That date did bother me, only because I don't like odd numbers. Me and my husband are both born on the 24th of our months, so I really like the number 24, but I couldn't get the August 24th. Or could I? I don't remember if I could get that date. I don't recall. I think that was pushing it out too far. I don't remember. I don't recall. But there was a reason as to why. No, I think I could have done the 24th, but then I could have done the 24th. I just didn't want to push it out that far because I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. This is too much. But I hated the 21st because I hate that odd number. I know that's so weird. That's so vain. So ridiculous. But that's just how I felt. But I stuck with that date anyways. Like that's the day I ended up, picking at that time. So that's what worked out. So I'll go ahead and do another video. Hopefully I'll be able to record that again, another video today, and upload that pretty soon afterwards. Thank you for sticking with me with the multiple breakup of videos. Talk to you guys later.